remember when my daddy went to the cotton field to chop cotton, and there's a big old oak tree sitting over on the cotton field, and the boys come out there riding a horse, and he slapped Daddy across the head 2 or 3 times with one of them hand hold belts, and run him out under the tree. Me and Mama was sitting on the opposite of the tree, and he told us, if you want to stay on my farm, you better get up and get to go to work, or don't you get the hell off of it. I never will forget that. And Daddy worked all that day. We worked all that day, but we went in that night. He cut out the lights on every house that had lights on, and told the people they didn't want to work, they'd sleep in the dark. They won't have no fire. Oh, it was hell back there then. White folks didn't care nothing about no black folks back there in my young days. They was all just like mules, horses, and dogs to the white back in them days. I know they carried my daddy out in the woods and tied rope around his neck and pulled him up by the tree limb, and Daddy stayed there until he passed out. They stood there until Daddy passed out. When Daddy passed out, they let him down. And that, I guess it's about 10 or 15 minutes before my daddy come back to his cell. And when he did that, he told Daddy to get the hell off of his farm. Don't come back there. Sorry working, sorry bitch. So Daddy left there walking that evening about sundown. We didn't. That was on a Monday. We didn't see my daddy until that next Monday. And that next Monday, the next Monday, Daddy moved with a white man they call Mr. John Gamma.
Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to start this video by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Akakadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there pushing this word in all righteousness and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. Alright, this is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Wakakadash. And this lesson, I'm gonna pretty much just get on, how Esau has not changed, man. Okay, because just like how you saw in this video with this older Jake, man. Just describing, one of many harsh realities that we had to face during the time of slavery, man. And they think, and these new generation, and really these Jakes, period, man, because you got these Jakes that's of this man's age, which you don't see too much of anymore, because the majority of them have already passed on and went back into the spirit world. But our people think that the so-called white man, who was the Edomites, man, that they've changed, man. But these type of atrocities, this hatred that the Esau has harbored towards our people, it's still here, man. And it has been more evidently shown ever since this President Donald Trump has been in office, man. All right, these crackers are showing they hatred more and more for you tribes, man. All right. So, I just wanted to play a little bit of this video just to show to you, like I said, the out of Jake's own mouth, man. Because he experienced the time of slavery, so he was just giving a testimony of how harsh it was, man. You heard him say that, that was hell, man. He had to witness his father get slapped, beat up. They hung him. until he passed out, and then they let him down, and he got separated from his dad for a little while, man. So there's just many of atrocities that we had to face, man. But that just go to show you that damn the so-called white man Esau, he was the devil, man. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of because all these things that he's done, the scriptures describe that he was going to do that, and they describe why he does this, man. All right. So I just got a few scriptures, I want to go into that came to my mind when I watched this video, and I pray that you'll be edified, man. All right. So I'm again here with the curses, man, because this was a curse that was going to befall our people, man. All right. This is back in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50, and it says, "A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young." Right, and that nation of fierce countenance is talking about the so-called white man, Esau, the Edomites, man. All right, because this nation of people, when they came over to the Americas, man, and brought our people into slavery. And when I say our people, I mean the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, because we all had to face the same hardships, even though they don't talk about it. All right, we all had to be under the devil, and face very hard times, man. All right, and when this devil, he put his boot on our neck, man. He didn't care about the age of our people, man. All right, he didn't care about the old. He didn't care about the young. All right, and like I said, as you see, our people, we face hell, man. All right, and I got a picture to prove, show you that they didn't give a damn about what age you were, man. If you were old enough to work to Esau, man, he had you out in that field, man. And as you see in this picture, you see a baby, man. A child out there picking cotton, man. You know, this devil didn't give a damn about how old you were, man. If you were old enough to work, you were old enough to be out there picking that cotton, man. All right. And like I said, he didn't show no favor to the old or the young, man. All right. Let's see if I can find a picture. And all these movies that you can find, that show this, 12 Years a Slave, Goodbye Uncle Tom, Mandingo, Roots. All these movies go to show you, perfect examples of these scriptures playing out, man. These curses playing out because the devil didn't give a damn about our people, man. All right. It says a nation of fierce countenance because these devils is ruthless, man. They're the wicked, man. All right, but the thing about it is that the Most High made these devils do this, man. All right, because his spirit, he's a devil, man. Only a devil will have a child out in the field, picking cotton, man. That's totally wicked, man. All right. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." Right, the soul in the so-called white man Esau, his soul is not upright in him because, you know, when these things come out, man, there's no sympathy being shown from these devils, man. All right, because you can tell they don't give a damn, and they're proud of what they've done to our people. When you bring out these accounts, man. All right, because it's no sorrow that's coming from them. When these accounts getting come out, because if you pull up the commentary on some of these accounts, man, and you had these white people in the comments talking mad shit, man. Laughing at us, man. Laughing at our plight. Making fun of us, telling us that they wish that we was back in them times, man. And ultimately, that's what they're pushing with this whole "Make America Great Again" thing, man. Because the greatness that these so-called white people are seeking is to having our people back under their foot, man. In them chains, man. Because now that slavery was so-called abolished, man. And Jake can work side by side by Esau, man. These crackers are scared, man, because they see that their kingdom is falling, and they don't want to be viewed on an equal level with you niggas, man. And which we're not on an equal level, man, because You know, in reality, we're better than these Edomites, man. But in these crackers' eyes, man, hey, we go back to like they said, man. We're three-fourths of a man. You know, we're savages. You know, we're not considered human. You know, they say we didn't even have souls back then, man. All right, and that sentiment is still in their minds to this day, man. You know, that's why they look down on you, Jakes, man. You know, so when you see, you know, these stories like this Jake, you know, was telling, man. You know, it if you have any type of you know, conscience in you, which I'm speaking about our people, man, this should bother you, man. You know, because these same atrocities is still happening to this day. It's just not publicized, man. All right, Jake is still being hung to this day, man. You know, in fact, see, you can go on Google and type see the dates where this stuff is being typed in, man. You know. All right, this is July 22, 1999. Saki. Nope. This is in the 2015, man. All right. Well after slavery has been abolished. See if my computer will cooperate. All right. It says they found the body. They found the black man's body hanging from a bed sheet by the locust tree in in Mississippi, man. All right. I'm trying to show the picture, man, but you know this shit acting stupid. All right. I don't think that's gonna cooperate. Let's see. Following a recent one. All right. This is May 2018. It says two young black men's bodies lynched in Oklahoma by four whites, and it's getting no media attention. See, it's going to show you that these atrocities are still happening to this day, man. All right, you know, and the media doesn't give a damn about it, man. Like I said, these are happening to this day, and this is not just talking about you so-called Negroes, man. All right, you Latin tribes, and you Native American tribes, you getting the same punishment, man. All right, you getting the same thing happen to you, man. All right, showing you that the so-called white man does not give a damn about our nations, man. You know, because we are under captivity under this devil, man. And he could do to what he wants with his property, man. Because we're still technically property under this devil, man. All right, but excuse me, and it's like this because this devil has a perpetual hatred towards you, man. You know, this is the book of Ezekiel 35 and 5. It reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that the iniquity had an end. Right, because that perpetual hatred goes all the way back until the time of Jacob and Esau, whenever Esau had lost his birthright, man. All right. So that's the reason why these so-called white people hate you, Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans, man, because ultimately, man, they want their birthright back, man. All right. So that's why they kill you and have no regard for it, man. All right. Like I said, you can hear these stories about how our people are vastly mistreated, man, and these so-called white people will make jokes about it, man. All right, because of that perpetual hatred, man. All right, but this is all like this. Like I said, the Most High gave us unto the so-called white man to punish us, man. All right, this is the book of Psalm 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Right, because the so-called white man was set up to be the whooping stick of Israel by the Most High, man. All right, so this is why Esau can do what he wants with us, man, because Esau is punishing us, you know, through the Most High, man. All right, so this is why we're gunned down in the street, man. This is why we're You know, bottom on the bottom of the totem pole. You know, the first fire and the last hired, man. You know, a lot of people continuously, are struggling to get by, man, because uh, 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 this is all punishment from the Most High, man, from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, and Esau can do what he wants with us because this is a lot, man. All right, he was made to be the wicked, man, and so our people, you know, have went away from knowing that, man, because I guarantee you this Jake knows that Esau's the devil, man. He knows that the so-called white man is the devil, man. You know, but like I said, majority of Jake, they don't have ancestors, great grandparents that lived during these times, man. So they don't hear these stories like this anymore, man. They don't understand the plight that our people went through, man. Because they're not teaching about slavery like that no more in school, man. They're trying to change the narrative, talking about where we were indentured servants. We came over here to work and all that, man. But in all actuality, this is the reality of the situation, man. Our people have had a foot in our ass for hundreds of years, man. And it's still going on to this day, man. You know, Get, but like I said, our people they don't want to acknowledge this, man. Because they can go to work. They can work alongside these damn devils, man. And they give them perks, but ultimately they don't acknowledge that this devil is our oppressor, man. Still to this day, all right. This is Jeremiah 2:14. It says, Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled, man? Right, because our people, starting with the elderly of our people, the ones that refuse to acknowledge the hardships that this devil is putting us through, man. They've turned our people into coons, man. And like I said, now that they have jobs, they can work, man. They don't acknowledge the plight anymore, man. Oh, it's not that bad anymore, man, and all that. But at the end of the day, hey, we're not meant to be servants, man. We're not meant to be subservient under these devils, man, or under these other nations. We're the kings of this earth. We're the gods of this earth, man. We're supposed to be ruling over them, man. But because we sinned and went against Yahweh Shemel Shah, this is why we're in this low predicament that we're in, man. But we're not slaves, man. All right, our people suffer from what you call cognitive dissonance and Stockholm syndrome, man. They refuse to acknowledge their oppressor, man. They refuse to acknowledge that we're in slavery to this day. You know, no, we're not in chattel slavery where we have the irons of yoke put around our necks, man, and the chains on our wrists, man. But we're slaves in a new sense, man. We're slaves to the government, man. We're wage slaves, man. We're debt slaves, man. Why do you think you have a social security card, man? Why do you think you have a driver's license? Have to have a passport? Because all these are signs of servants, man. You know, servitude, Slovakia. So this is going to show, man. We're not meant to be in this low state, because our people, they 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 don't they refuse to acknowledge the white man as their oppressor, as the devil, man. They're gonna continue to be in this destroyed state until the Most High destroys them, man. All right, because the wishful thinking of Jake is that the so-called white man has changed, man. But the Most High has made him the wicked. Therefore, there's no change in this devil, man. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 7:3, and it reads, "Consider the work of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for who can make that straight which he have made crooked?" All right, so there's no change in the so-called white man. All right, and he has not changed, man. All right, though he has hit it well, he hit it very well to the unsuspecting, the sleep ones, you know. But to the ones that's woke, well, we see Esau for who he is, man. We know he's the devil, man. All right, because we understand everything he has laid out for our people to put us and keep us in this state, man. To keep our people asleep, man. To keep our people docile, man. You know. So we understand that there's no change in Esau, man. You cannot change what the Most High has made crooked, man. All right, that is what it is, man. And it's gonna take that the society collapsing and the so-called white man coming down on our people for them to really realize the things that we've been telling them for years, man. That Esau, the so-called white man, is the damn devil, man. All right. I'm gonna end with this, man. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right, it says the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, man. All right, who's that talking about, man? All right, let's go into the concordance, man. Okay, this word, the devil, goes back to the Greek diablos, which says what? The definition right here. It says, applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, may said may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. All right. It says applied to a man. Who was that man? It's talking about the so-called white man, because everything that the so-called white man does, he has opposed the cause of the Most High, man. All right. Because everything that's pushed here, that's put on high here, is at opposition with the scriptures, man. All right, that's why he's called Satan, which means goes back to Hebrew word Shaitan, which means the adversary, man. He's adverse to righteousness, man. All right, he's adverse to life, man, because he's doing the will of the devil. He's doing the will of Satan, man. All right, the so-called white man is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. All right, so jumping back to the script. It just proving to you that Esau is the devil, man. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right? Because this devil knows